Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are checking out this video. For those of you who are new to my channel, I welcome you to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to give a recap of my Valentine's Day sales. So let's get right into it. So for Valentine's Day, I was able to sell out almost. I was left with two baskets, and both of those baskets didn't sell because they were broken. Um, but we did well for Valentine's Day. And this is how it went. So the week before, I went out a total of 5 days. I went out the Friday and Saturday the week before. And on those days, Friday was slow. Um, but the first two baskets that I sold on Friday were two of the heavy hitters. I sold them, and I think I did a live. I sold them to a nice lady. She purchased two of the heavy hitters. And what happened with that was I had came home because I had to go use the restroom, and my husband called me and he was very frantic. It was like, "Oh, you need to get back here." And I'm like, "Why?" He was like, "There's someone here. There's someone here." And I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, "Oh, they can wait till I use the bathroom. I'll be back in a few minutes." So when I get there, I see he tells me, she was about to leave. She said she want this and this and this and this, and she was picking out heavy hitters. So that's why he was so frantic. He was like, get back here, get back here. So when I got there, I had him show her the rose heart box, the large rose heart box. I made two of them. One was small, one was large. She wanted the large one. So we sold her that one. We also sold her the I'm a little bougie or the little bougie Michael Kors purse. The ottoman, it had bougie on it. She bought that one. Um, and I was very thankful, very grateful. She didn't even know what was in the baskets. She didn't even care. She just wanted something. I asked her who she was shopping for. She said herself, "Okay, great, that was great." So I did sell those, and I think I sold maybe four more after that. So it was slow that day. Then Saturday, I think I sold 10. Um, I got questions Saturday about men's baskets, but I still was on the fence about men's baskets. I hadn't did that many men's baskets. I only did maybe three or four. I did one large one, which wasn't large at all. It was a medium sized flat concept. I sold that one, and then I made, I want to say, three men's bags. The window bags, and I sold those. But I got a lot of questions about men's gifts this year. Moving forward, will I do men's gifts? I didn't have anything left from Father's Day 2024 to take out with me this year because I sold all the Father's Day gifts I had made last year on Father's Day. But moving forward, I would definitely not base what I sold the year before on the next year. Um, and actually, I was basing my, I guess my resistance from making Father's Day on the year before and the year before that. The first year, the very first year, which was probably 4 years ago, my first Valentine's Day, I did very well with large Father's Day gifts. I don't even think I made any small Father's Day gifts the first year that I did Valentine's Day, but I did very well. With Father's Day gift, with the not Father's Day, for Valentine's Day with the men's gifts. So moving forward, I don't think I'm going to base, make my baskets based upon how I did the year before. I think excuse me, across the board, I think I'm just going to make men's gifts, not Father's Day gifts, men's gifts for Valentine's Day moving forward. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, I'll roll them into Father's Day. Just because of what happened this year, I got so many requests for Father's Day. I mean, not Father's Day, men's Valentine's Day gifts. Um, and so that's how my Friday and my Saturday went. So the week of Valentine's Day, I went out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Um, Wednesday was kind of slow in what I sold. Also, I was asked this year, and I've been hearing a lot of the basket makers across the country was asked about kids' gifts, children gifts, and men's gifts. So I made quite a few children's gifts. I would say children's gifts. I made probably, I want to say, I made like 60, maybe 60. No, maybe not that many. I would say maybe 50 kids gifts, and they all sold. I made a Hello Kitty basket that was supposed to be taken out for Christmas. I never took that basket out because actually I didn't make the bow for it, and I didn't really advertise selling it. I did, reserve the fact that I could take it out for Easter and that I can take it out for Valentine's Day. Well, it was sitting in the living room, and I decided to go ahead, throw a bow on it, and take it out for Valentine's Day. That basket sold, and it sold for the price I wanted it to sell for. Yes, yes, yes. So I was happy about that. Um, and the Hello Kitty basket, I did a video on that basket. It was a cute basket. So I will be making some Hello Kitty baskets for Easter for sure. Hello Kitty is hot. Um, what else was great sellers? Let me back up. Let me tell you exactly what happened. The week, the I would say the week before I started selling, I had got sick. That week I was supposed to make a lot of baskets, and because I did Christmas I had reserved to do Valentine's Day gifts, but because I decided to go out and do Christmas, which I had never really did, except Christmas I only did events. I would do events. That's what I did for Christmas. I've never went out and sold on the streets for Christmas. This year I decided to do Christmas, and because I decided to do Christmas, I put Valentine's Day baskets on the back burner. Although I was making Valentine's Day baskets, I wasn't making enough. I didn't have enough volume. So when it came time, crunch time, I had to make all these baskets, and I fell ill. So now I'm feeling better, and the week of, after I started selling baskets, I'm panicking. So I think Wednesday night, or was it Tuesday night? I think it was Tuesday night. Tuesday night. I think it was Tuesday night. I stayed up for 36 hours, and I pushed myself. I pushed myself to the limit, and I made as many baskets as I can, and I surprised myself. I got to see how efficient I was in making baskets, and how many baskets I can make. I stayed up. I made this was the first year I made the grab and go bags. I had window bags, but I made the grab and go bags with just the gift bags. I made probably, I want to say, 50 of those. And then I made baskets. When I went out Wednesday, I sold a lot. When I went out Thursday, I sold even more. So now I'm still in panic mode. So I come home Thursday after we go out and sell, and I stayed up from, well, actually, let's see, Thursday morning to Friday night. I didn't go to sleep at all. I stayed up and I made baskets. Any kind of basket, every kind of basket you could think of, I made. I took the rose flower boxes that I made with the Ferrero Rochers, placed them on um, charger plates, put them with a small gift, set like from Burlington's, the hand creams, put them in a cello bag, placed a bow on them, pop $45 on them. Because I was thinking I'm not gonna get stuck with these. So the red, especially the red ones, I wasn't gonna be able to flip the red ones over to Mother's Day. I also bought some of those rose boxes from Dollar Tree. I flipped those too. I put them all in on charger plates with a small gift set. Then I had a stack of Dollar Tree, those red buckets, that Valentine's Day buckets or containers from Dollar Tree. I had a stack of those. I filled all those up. Threw a beer in there, threw some chocolate in there, and a small gift set or whatever. Put a price tag and a bow on it. And was able to get so much done, so much done. And like I said, I pushed myself, and I got to see exactly how how many baskets I could really do. Um, Friday morning, I got up. I made strawberries. I also made heavy hitters. I made quite a few heavy hitters Thursday night. I did a couple shorts or updates, videos for you guys, showing you some of them. And I think I even did a live, I want to say Wednesday night. I think I did a live for you guys. But I was able to push myself. But I did do the chocolate covered strawberries. Those sold well. We only had two left. And I ended up giving the two, one of my YouTube friends, subscribers, her name is Lolita. She came and did a pop-up. I had never met her before. And she came up to my setup. She introduced herself. She was a very lovely lady. She showed me some of her she showed me what she does. She does soaps, and she does natural soaps and lip balms, and I don't know what else, but I had got one of her sets from her. It was the Valentine's Day themed. She was very nice. She is actually a minister, and before she left, we said a prayer over the baskets that was left. It wasn't that many left, maybe 17 left. And she said a prayer, and she blessed the baskets. And about an hour and a half after she left, everything was gone. It was a pleasure meeting her as well. It was a surprise meeting her. What else did I want to tell you guys? So we talked about the men's gifts. Mm, I know there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, but it skipped my mind. But we did okay. We did okay. It turned out to be okay. Everything happened for a reason, even though we may not know what the reason is for. Um, but it turned out to be okay. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I walk by faith. In total, I did not count the gifts, but if I had to guess how many gifts I made, probably in between, I would say 175 and 200 gifts. If 3 weeks ago you would have said, can you make that many gifts in 3 days? I would have told you no. I didn't make them all in 3 days though. Um, but I would say Tuesday night or whatever night it was, my first night that I stayed up to 36 hours, I made quite a few gifts. In fact, I had cleared my whole living room out, and I don't think I had nothing in my living room Thursday night, not a gift. By Friday morning, my whole living room and kitchen was stacked with gifts. So, yeah. So I'm gloating a little bit, y'all, because that's an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment. And if nobody can pat themselves on their back, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one, because my whole, and it was my dining room and my living room was filled with gifts all the way, the walkway all the way to the back to the door was filled with gifts. My husband woke up and he was like, whoa. First, when he walked in the kitchen, it was like maybe seven big gifts, like heavy hitters in the kitchen. And he looked at me like, you stayed up all night? That's all you did? When he walked to the living room, he was like, whoa. Yes, 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 yes. I was doing it. I was doing it. And like I said, if it feels like I'm gloating, I am, y'all, because I want to pat myself on the back for that, because I pushed it. And then at 9:30 in the morning, I'm making, I'm making strawberries at 9:30 in the morning. And I don't know what gave me the strength to do it, but I did it. I got those strawberries done. um, Sold all the strawberries out. I even had a gentleman come back. He was like, I was like, now who you buying them for? He was like, I'm buying them for myself. Really? He was like, yeah, this is my Valentine's Day gift. Ain't nobody giving me no Valentine's Day gift. So they wasn't the best strawberries in the world. They really, really wasn't. But they was okay. They was good. They was okay. Yeah, they wasn't the best strawberries, because I didn't do all, what I did, what I do, um as far as decorating them and doing the different flavors and stuff. I had bought the stuff to make them, but I did the best I could. You got white chocolate and you got milk chocolate. You didn't get dark chocolate. You didn't get strawberry crunch. You didn't get all them pretty glitters. You got some glitter, but you didn't get all that pretty stuff. I was able to make my dipped Oreos. So those was good. Those was good. Yeah, I did get to make those. Um Let's see what else I wanted to tell you guys. I wanted to tell you guys about the strawberries. Those are big sellers. I did. I do have quite a bit of chocolate. I didn't get to bring out as many of the large bears as I wanted to. I didn't bring out any of the bears that stand about, I think they're like 4 feet tall. I didn't get to use not one of them. Not one. Or the medium bears. I didn't get to. I used a couple of them in the heavy hitters, but I still have quite a bit of bears left. But no worries, because they're going to be used next year. I did not use a lot of the Bath and Body Works that I had purchased for Valentine's Day. Um, Maybe I was overzealous, or maybe I don't know, but I didn't even use half that stuff. Then what else? I didn't use any. I think only one basket was Bodycology, or was it two? Two yellow baskets. I made with. I used the Bodycology, but I didn't use none of the Bodycology I had bought from Valentine's Day. So no worries, no worries. I'll get to flip that stuff over to Mother's Day. Everything happens for a reason. Um, but like it would, so next year I will stick with my kids' gifts. And in fact, this year I did more gifts this year for kids. Yeah, I did more than any other year, and I sold them all. But you cannot base last year on what you did last year for this year. We know that. Um, because look at the men's gifts. But next year, moving forward, I am going to make at least, I would say, 10 to 20 gifts for men, small ones and big ones. Um, what else? Flowers. So if you guys follow me, you know that during Father's Day, I met a gentleman who was at the time opening up a flower shop 2 doors down from where I'm located, or where I set up and vend. And You know, I went and talked to him a couple of days, well, I think the week before, about Valentine's Day. He wanted to sit down and talk to me, which I wasn't interested in. Um, I just wanted to get a feel of how he felt about me selling flowers. Last year, I sold flower. Well, I didn't per se sell flowers. I did the flower um, strawberry boxes. And flowers is, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can do flowers next year. But he when I spoke to him about me selling flowers, he was like, "Well, do what you want." So you know, basically, you know, it's okay. You know, don't worry about stepping on my toes type of attitude he had. But I still didn't want to do flowers. They kind of a lot of work. And I always overdo things. When I do things, I'm gonna do it the right way. So yeah, flowers, me and flowers, I don't know. Maybe I'll do the single roses. Maybe I'll do the single roses, or maybe I even do the team of roses. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see next year. Everything up is up in the air, and you know I change my mind real fast. If it's too hard or if it seems too hard, I ain't gonna do it. It's just the truth. But I did want to tell you guys about this here. When I did the basket, y'all know I made a video yesterday with this Easter basket, and this is what it looks like finished. I had dropped a couple things. I dropped y'all know that's a video if I drop something. I dropped the ears, the rabbit ears. I dropped the bunny rabbit. Well, I was able to place everything in here, and then I had left out some of the candy, and I put the candy in here, and it came out cute. I did place, and I don't know if I showed you guys the puzzle. We're gonna use some of them puzzles because I acquired a whole lot of these puzzles during the summer. I donated a ton. I donated puzzles to the nursing home. I donated puzzles to the children's hospital. I donated a ton of puzzles. So many puzzles. The nursing home said, "Please don't bring no more. That's enough." Um, I donated. I could have donated more to the children's hospital. I could, because there was one person in particular. She needed them for an event that she was having. Well, she can have the rest of them next year, because or whenever she wants them. But I wanted to show you guys before we get off the video. I wanted to show you guys this here. I wanted to show you guys. So for Easter, I'm going to make some different concepts. And I wanted to show this one in particular, guys. I did a video with showing me a tutorial video showing me make this. And this basket is going to be for, I saved this one for Easter. These baskets are so easy to make. It has the character tote bag from the Dollar Tree. And the top, the playhouse, I made, and I did the tutorial for it. Please go check out that video. This basket in particular, I think is going to be really, really nice showstoppers for your vending events if you sell on the streets, or even if you don't sell on the street. Don't be intimidated by the look. It's so super easy. Like I said, I did a tutorial video showing you just how easy these playhouses are. So yes, go check out that video. I'll link the video in the bottom of actually I'll link it in the comments, or I'll link it in the description of this video. Also, I wanted to take the time to thank my new members of my channel. I just wanted to take the time and tell you that I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for making the choice and choosing to become a member of my channel and support my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to share some special things with you guys who chose to be a member. Once again, you don't have to choose to be a member, it's not required. Um, but I did want to take out the time to thank, you know, those who chose to become members of my channel or through the membership. I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to jump off this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are checking out this video. If you haven't already, if you could give the video a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. That'd be great. Also, it helps out my channel. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay blessed, guys. Have a good one. Peace.